Hey guys, it's Phil Morrison. I have a private coaching business where I help naturally quiet people overcome social anxiety, play to their strengths, and develop a disciplined lifestyle which enables them to thrive. In today's video, I thought I'd talk about how I'm helping a client to avoid feeling overwhelmed with stress and burning out. So this particular client, Samantha, I coach her via a WhatsApp video call once a week, and we meet up for a one-to-one in-person session once a month. Before doing the coaching with me, she changed into a new job, a managerial position. She's a doctor, not a medical doctor, but she has a PhD doing scientific research, and now she's changed into a managerial position. And that transition is a massive transition, involves a lot of new skill sets, involves business skill sets, involves finance skill sets, managing lots of different people. And she found the transition scary and overwhelming, and it was causing her lots of stress and burning out and feeling like she was struggling to keep on top of everything and having to deal with lots of different characters, including some toxic people. I know that this is a common situation that a lot of people are going to relate to. Maybe you right now, you have a boss who's toxic and you're struggling with other people in your team, unfair demands, being given crazy amounts of work, being held to a crazy high standard that's impossible, not being given a chance to learn in a way that's right for you. Workplace stress is something that everybody relates to, some people to different degrees than others. So firstly, how I'm helping Samantha out. One of the main things is learning to work or learning not to work from a compulsive place. Where's the motivation coming from? If it's coming from a fear, for example, you're afraid that if you don't keep on top of these things, you'll lose your job and then you'll become homeless and you'll be screwed, and that's just keeping you going. If it comes from fear, you're always going to be stressed out and you're allowing other people to effectively bully you and control you because now you need something. But when you're confident in your abilities and you know that you can walk away from one job and get a different job, now it's different. The motivation comes from a much stronger place. You want to work because you want to make a difference. You're motivated to build something, complete projects, get things done, and deliver amazing customer service, build a team, thrive, and get incredible results. That kind of motivation from a place of power doesn't lead to stress and burning out, but motivation that's rooted on fear does lead to overwhelming stress, the kind of stress where you hit the ceiling, as Samantha describes it, your stress bucket gets full and you just feel overwhelmed. It's hard to cope with that kind of stress. And this can be when you're dealing with a boss that's toxic. And you feel that you have to try and please this person's standards. The standards are impossible. Maybe that person wanted someone else for your job and you're being treated unfairly because you're not that person. And their own issues, their challenges, their anger, their unresolved drama is being projected onto you. So you can be on the receiving end of lots of discrimination, unfair treatment, etc. And I've helped Samantha learn not to take that on, to observe this behavior, accept that other people aren't perfect, but also not engage with it. Other people's problems don't have to become your problems. You can listen to other people, understand them, but not be emotionally burdened by their challenges. So if you have a boss who is hostile towards you, has a weird attitude towards you, that's his or her problem. That's not your problem. You don't have to try and fix that person or change that person. You just have to manage the way that you interact with that person. So I've helped Samantha to understand the different relationships she has with people in her workplace, the people who are genuinely kind, where she can open up more and be more vulnerable with, the people that she can talk to when she needs to talk. When she's feeling stressed, she knows who she can go to, who she can trust, and she knows the people that she can't trust as well. And when there's people that you can't trust, they're toxic, they snake on you in an instant, then it's managing the way that you interact with these people. Sometimes the best solution is to have a time boundary with somebody, to not overspend time with them. If you have a meeting, keep the meeting to 20 minutes. Don't make it several hours. And literally, as soon as you interact with these people who are toxic and draining, you don't have to open up to them. It really is about getting the job done. You interact as a professional and you're ready for their drama, you're ready for their challenging behaviours, and you're not going to take it on. You've got boundaries to protect yourself from that. And you've learned their patterns, and you know that their narratives aren't true. It's just their drama in their minds. So you know that you can observe it, you can notice it, but don't take it seriously. Take it with a pinch of salt. If they're a bit off and funny with you, that's their problem. It's not yours. It's about how you can transform so you're not affected by this behavior. Something that a phrase or terminology that I learned from a book, which applies here, is you want to be informed by other people, but not affected. Affected is where you're emotionally affected. You're triggered, you're angry, you're stressed, you're raging, you're hurt, etc. When you've identified the people that you can't trust, that are maybe abusive, they're narcissistic, they have selfish tendencies, etc., you can change the way you interact with these people, and you can learn to be informed by them, but not emotionally affected. This makes a massive difference and has really helped out Samantha, breaking down other people's perspectives and knowing that their perspectives are their perspective, but it's just a perspective, it's not reality. And just as someone is entitled to have a negative opinion of you, you're entitled to have a positive opinion of yourself and not be affected by their narrative, their perspective, their projections. And this can be challenging, especially if you're a naturally sensitive person, to not be affected by how other people see you and to keep on seeing yourself in a positive light regardless. This is where strength of character is forged and built. And Samantha's been doing this. She's been recognizing the good people that she can trust, and also learning not to take on the harmful narratives that otherwise cause a lot of stress and drag you down. To focus on the facts that she's making progress, getting better at the job. There's positive outcomes, there's things that are undeniable. to focus on that and the big picture, the long-term growth, rather than trying to please everybody, which is impossible. And also, one thing which helped her out, which she was telling me about, is that when I explained to her that you only have a limited amount of energy to use each week. It's not infinite, it's limited, and it's your choice how you want to use it. And if you're in conversations and meetings that aren't going anywhere, you're wasting your time and energy. You can't change other people. You can only change people who are committed to change, willing, open, and give you their consent. So rather than waste energy on people which she can't get through to and can't change, she's learned to conserve that energy and use it more productively, which leads to less frustration and less stress. A few other things which have also helped her out. I've helped her get more confident making decisions and sticking to decisions. Very, very, very draining to go back and forth and change your mind and think, well, I could do this, but I could do that. Should I not do this? Should I stay? Should I go? And you just go back and forth endlessly, so draining. And also having confidence in yourself and raising your self-esteem helps out with stress. A psychologist, Nathaniel Branden, says that self-esteem is the immune system of consciousness. It protects you from other people's drama and their negativity. So by helping Samantha believe in herself more and get more confident, she's let go of that self-judgment. And self-judgment is hugely draining. It's where you go away from a situation and start to dwell on it, beat yourself up and think, I was so stupid there, I made a mistake. I could have done this and someone else would have done better than me. And you start to criticize and attack yourself. That's so draining. And when you cut that out, you're going to be less stressed, more happy, and perform better. So decision making, getting better with that, letting go of self-judgment, and also recognizing the situations where she can drop the mask and just be herself, not putting on a false character, false personality. Being surface level with the people who are difficult and challenging, but then being more vulnerable and open with good people who you can trust. And the ultimate is to be as open with each person as you can be. And with some people, you can't be very open at all. They're negative, they complain, criticize. You know that they could turn on you, so you have to keep your distance from these people. You have your boundaries, you have space, and you speak to them very, very much on a surface level. But then there'll be some people who you can be quite open with, and other people who you get on really well with, where you can just drop your guard and be yourself. So learning who you can and who you can't be open with, and choosing to be as open as you can be with each person. This takes the pressure off you, because you've probably heard the phrase that a problem shared is a problem halved, and having someone support and help you and listen to you talk about your problems helps you get them off your chest. You change your perspective so you feel differently about your challenges and you don't feel overwhelmed or overfaced by them. So I've been helping Samantha realize that she's a smart person with a lot of strengths, and the job itself is not life and death. It's not success or failure. It's not so black and white. So she's not been motivating herself based on life and death. It's succeeding at the job equals surviving, failing at the job equals death. It's too extreme, too dramatic, not healthy, not going to make you happy. Instead, being motivated by the fact that she wants to help people out, wants to build something great, wants to be a good worker and take pride in that, wants efficient service. It's basically a company that offers scientific products that she works for. Motivating herself from this place rather than a compulsive place based on fear. So a positive motivation rather than a negative one. This has helped her out a lot as well. And she's still overcoming different challenges, a few health challenges. It takes time to transform yourself and transform your life. But it's been nice to watch her grow over time through the help and support. I'm going to finish this video here, get my 10K running gym session, got a coaching session later on as well, which I'm looking forward to. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, I suffer with workplace stress, burning out, and I would like to receive the coaching that Samantha's receiving, my standard price is £100 an hour, but I offer the first coaching session free of charge so that you can try my coaching and see if it's working for you before you decide whether you want to book more sessions. And my focus is always long-term progress. I'm not just trying to help you get by and get through the weeks. I'm motivating you to transform so that it's the gift that keeps on giving. And you're being kinder to yourself. You're less stressed out, more productive, feeling better. It's not about me and my ego. It's about me helping you out with your challenges, overcoming your own self-sabotage, building a disciplined lifestyle, and feeling that strength to face the fears that you need to face to succeed in your journey. If this interests you and you want to try your free first session, drop me an email. Also, if you're interested in checking out one of my live events, these are coffee socials to help people build confidence, make friends, have fun, all these different important personal development topics as well. These are all discussed. And these days, I'm getting 60 people booking themselves on my events, which take place in Birmingham once a month. Again, email me and I can add you to my group, and you're welcome to come down, socialize, get a coffee, meet new people, push your comfort zone, feel inspired, ask questions, etc. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the sun, and catch some of the Olympics as well.